Hey guys, Omni here. The wait is finally over. We are back, finally, with the next episode of Superman and Lois. Last episode, Jordan got jumped by Tag, now with his powers, escaped from whatever facility that General Lane said that he had been taken to. Looks like they don't have good lockdown over there in that super school. Last episode we saw a lot of struggles between the two brothers. Again, another reason for Jonathan to kind of really not like where they are. Eliza breaks up with him at the beginning of that episode, and then they have the whole fair that they go to, and, Jonathan just lets loose, is just spiraling with everything going on. Jordan is accepted by the team. He's not. Jordan's got kind of a girl up until this point. At the end of the episode, obviously, she's like, we should probably just stay friends. There's just too much going on right now. Some nice little scenes with her family. I'm really actually interested in some of the Lang-Cushing stuff a little bit. Some fun, normal, real-world drama going on there. Clark being a parent, reflecting on what it was like to be a kid, kind of comparing that to how Jonathan is lashing out right now. He's like, listen, give it a year, give it or whatever, give it longer. If you still decide Smallville's not for you, we'll talk about something and we'll work something out for him, because he did. Him and Lois sacrificed a lot of their lives to move out here for the sake of really Jordan. So we'll see how this whole thing comes about. Lois and Clark uncover the X-Kryptonite machine thing that is giving these people Kryptonian powers. Fight ensues with I forget the guy's name. It's been a hot minute. The kid who had disappeared in the mines, Morgan Edge's mines, that his mother had come to Lois to try to get help tracking him down. He ends up unstable, burning down this place that's taking in donations for the festival and stuff to give to people throughout the town and whatnot. Burns that down when he loses control of his powers, gets a little dose. He's hooking up with Morgan Edge's assistant. Again, it's been a minute, so I can't remember her name. But she gets away, but Clark chases after him. Luther introduces himself to Lois. I think that might have even been the episode before that. I don't recall. But we revealed, of course, that in his world, in his Earth, he was married. He was the one married to Lois. Superman was evil. General Lane was his father-in-law, so that's why he's trying to connect to these people. That's why he met with Lois, and then at the end of that episode, he just realizes, this Lois is married to Clark, and he's seething over it. But he also gets some shots in on both fake Kryptonian guy and Clark when he sees them fighting each other with these missile launcher, but comes to find that the guy incinerated himself, which isn't something I knew that they could do. He uses his heat vision, but holds it in so that he expels that energy into his body instead and exploded himself. So it was a really interesting episode. It was a really hard way to go off onto this long hiatus, especially with that cliffhanger of Tag beating the fuck out of Jordan as he was walking home from the festival from Sarah's house, getting confronted by him. He's like, what did you do to me? Because I guess he blames him for him getting his powers. So we'll see if we pick up right after that, where we pick up. So let's go ahead and, guys, remember, full-length, unedited reaction watch-alongs are available over on our Patreon, or if you become a member here to the YouTube channel itself. Both of those get you access to the same content. That being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Here we go. All right, here we go. I don't know how he got away.
Me. I don't know what.
Jesus.
I want the truth, Kent. I don't know what you're talking about. Liar! Ever since that night, I've been different, and I know you're different too. You better tell me how to fix it. Superman, I'm not gonna hurt you. Wait! Are you okay? Are you okay?
Go get him! Oh, shit. Oh, dude. Holy shit. This is cool. I like that little slow-mo action shot there. Damn. He got away. I'm sure Superman could have found him again.
Edge is giving people Kryptonian powers, and all of this at the same time some armored lunatic arrives who knows Superman's real name.
It's just a hefty coincidence, but I can see how they would think that, though. Ah.
Yeah, it's just a headache.
Super hearing.
You promise you're 100% healthy?
Yeah,
Totally good to go.
totally good to go.
Okay. All right. Then after school, you're gonna prove it.
Ooh, how?
I'd like to capitalize on our momentum.
Hey, whatever you need, you say the word.
Well,
I would like your wife.
he's a strong leader. And I'd like to fill that role with you, Lana.
Ha 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 ha! That guy's been greasing up Morgan Edge this entire time. He's so like burnt that his wife is the one he chose.
Figured out how to get in there yet?
Doing about as well as you, Marcus.
Let the best reporter win.
Damn, him just floating around is just like keeps those tensions high, man. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Keep that shit in, boy. Oh, no. Oh. Jonathan is such a good fucking brother. Except, you know, he's allowed to fuck up. I was going to, like, rag on him for last episode, but he's allowed to have some releases here and there.
Really loud, high-pitched noise.
Oh, Jordan's not lying now. I'm so glad. I was worried he was going to try to keep this shit a secret.
You might need to go to the fortress to figure out what's wrong. We can't tell Dad, all right? Jordan, you need to tell him. Look, if we tell Dad, he won't let me play football tomorrow. Jordan, John, let me have this. Those Metropolis guys, Woodrum, Carter, Campana, they made my life hell.
We want to make sure you can control it.
Yeah, I mean, a random super freak out would really suck.
Yeah.
Right? Like a school with a bell.
Start with this.
Am I somehow supposed to crack this in half?
Nope. Just punch it.
Ouch.
Yep, okay. Right foot back. Put your hand up, make a fist, curl your thumb. Bring it back. Transfer the weight.
Imagine this big log is Cutter's face. He's just laughing at you. Pop him. You got it.
Come on, believe you can do this and you will. You're stronger.
Probably not the best motivation for somebody learning to control it.
Yes! Yes!
Yes, sir.
I love seeing Clark dad happy. And then Jonathan be like excited too.
You work really hard, and you give back to the community, so you do deserve all the karma you're getting.
Oh, I'm glad that they've really kind of made up. Broken homes, just a little less broken. Tag was just in Metropolis and now he's back here again. What the fuck?
Let's go. Let's go.
You're gonna sink your ass, JoJo. Just like grade school.
Oh. Oh, that's gonna get that's gonna get Jonathan on the field. Jonathan might actually finally get to throw a ball in a game.
I mean, I know our plays, I know their defense. I got this, okay?
All right, kid.
Come on, Jonathan. Come on.
Hey, you know I'm with your girl Eliza now, right?
Oh,
Blue 72.
what a dick. Get him, Jordan. Fuck yeah.
Rein it in or you're done.
We're just making a block.
That's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. Yeah. Good. Go sit down.
Man, I love Dad Clark, even when he gets stern like that, man. I don't know what it is. I like seeing this side of Soups.
Got hands on a couple inspector badges. Are you in? Around.
you kidding me? This is your idea of a disguise. It's kind of a clown show.
My safety. That team checked in hours ago. Had to grab more equipment.
You know what's interesting? Like when he's like putting on the villain face, like you can tell he's putting on a villain's face. Like this seems like the guy's like natural charisma. Like I don't know, there's something about it. It's like that felt real. Like his interaction there.
Dad. Thought you went to live with your dad. Are you back in town?
You've always been my friend. You stick up for people. You know.
Oh. She's like, nope, nah. Yeah, don't grab her neck if you can't control that shit. You just like. Yes. The Kim brothers are getting this done together. Dude.
Let it out right now.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, if there's like I'm not like big on like football rules or anything like that. What happens if they're like a bunch of the players on the other team just start kicking the shit out of somebody that's been down on the other team? Because I know like basketball is like technical fouls. You can get yourself suspended from the game, but like...
Yeah, maybe I'm a little disappointed. But it's fine.
You saw Morgan Edge as an opportunity before anybody. He's an idiot if he can't see.
Whoa, he is not an idiot. Okay. He promoted you after all. Right?
Aw.
Listen, babe, you gotta know I'm real proud of you. I mean, you are the brains of this family after all. We all know that.
God damn, man. He can be a dick, but he's got his heart in the right place, it seems like. At least.
Did you get me this or? Oh, sweet. It's way past
Oh,
your bedtime.
shit.
Where's your sister?
I think
She's not here. I didn't even think about that.
It's not like Sarah to just leave.
I'm gonna check the security cam footage.
Ooh. Thank God somebody in one of these shows has a fucking security camera.
Look, Dad, you're thinking about this too much. I had a moment, all right?
Jordan. That's not 100% true. Look, the first time that he had one of these episodes or whatever, I mean, it stopped. It seemed fine.
The first time? And you didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you because I knew you'd overreact. I knew you'd stop me from playing the game.
Yeah, and I would have been right.
But you get to grow up and you get to be Superman. Who am I? I'm a weird kid with headaches.
You came prepared.
Always. If he gets some of this X-Kryptonite, do you think he'll use it on himself? So that he can go toe-to-toe? Since he doesn't have his equipment anymore?
Feels like I should be focusing my story on you.
You would think.
What is that?
XK. Otherwise known as X-Kryptonite.
X-Kryptonite?
Rarest form of kryptonite. Munch is right. These mines have the largest supply of it anywhere. There is your story, Miss Lane.
Too bad no one's gonna read it.
Uh-oh. Damn. God.
How you feeling, Rockstar? Better?
I'm all right.
Aw, yeah. I love this, dude.
Let's go. We're going where? That'd be so
Oh,
nice, but
no, don't
honestly,
go anywhere
we gotta
loud.
Stay here, so. All right, you know what? We want a big game. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Oh, shit. Oh, they just want to be kids. Ah, but damn it.
You ready to run? Come on.
Yeah, she's not going to think that's weird that you have one of those, whatever the hell that was, in your pocket.
Don't run. I'm here to help you.
Uh-oh. And here we go.
On, you juicing, JoJo?
is necessary.
I need you both to come with me.
Fuck, Sam.
No way.
Jordan!
Relax. Relax.
On the ground now! We will fall! No, don't! Tad, stop! Engage!
Oh!
Take him out!
Oh! Jonathan! Jonathan did it! Oh no! Oh, Jonathan didn't do it. Jonathan's hands broke. Sam lit him up with kryptonite. Oh ho. Damn.
Stand down. I don't know what you're upset about. The girl's
Oh, that was a
safe and on her
quick
way
cut.
home. My job is to protect the American people by any means necessary.
And now I know.
I never meant. Okay, but you did. You got emotional, and then I tried to step in the middle of it like an idiot, and now I have a broke ass arm, and I'm probably never gonna play quarterback again.
Hope he gets hope he gets something, healing, something, so he can come out of this okay. Jonathan doesn't deserve this shit, man. For everything he's done for Jordan.
I told you, your powers come with responsibility, and I need you to get that.
Honey, we know it was an accident. We know you're sorry. Things are different now.
Yeah, I know. I know they're different.
Do you?
Not acting like it.
Point at the hotel of saying you're different from me. But you're not. That anger you felt that made you want to use your powers the way you did tonight, I have those feelings too, but I keep them in check. Otherwise, I risk losing the trust of the very people I've sworn to protect. There was a lot of talk about what the world should do with someone who had powers like mine. People were more afraid of what I could do than I was. So what I had to do, more than anything, was earn their trust. And every time I use my powers, that trust is tested. Every time. The thing about trust, Jordan, once you break it, it takes a lot longer to heal than a wrist.
It's late. Go get some sleep. We can talk about
I hope this is a fucking wake-up call for Jordan, though, man. He's been using these powers like a toy to get his kicks and his revenge.
Probably not the best time to tell you I almost got killed tonight.
What?
Leslie Lar came after us. Turns out she has powers too. She tried to heat vision us, and then Marcus zapped her with this like ray gun.
Why? Why does a journalist have a ray gun? That makes no sense.
I need to figure out who he is and what he has on Morgan Edge.
He doesn't have anything on Morgan Edge. He just wants the kryptonite for his purposes. Morgan Edge is just a means to an end for him right now.
Jordan?
Oh, fuck.
I have to get into the fortress.
Fuck, dude. All right, man. That was a hefty episode to come back to. So much going on. Tag showing up. Tension's even higher with Sam now. Like, I understand where Sam's coming from, but he should understand the other side of it. I mean, again, it's like an extreme and then the other with him. And I wonder, especially after these scuffles back and forth with Clark, I really hope they don't go this route where he mimics the General Lane from Luther's Earth, where he's like, we gotta build all these weapons. I mean, he's going to build contingencies. He already started that project, but I just hope he doesn't come to a point where he feels like he has to use them against Superman. I mean, he had live kryptonite rounds out in the field, and I love that moment. I love that whole scene just coming in, the tension, Superman doing everything he could to de-escalate that situation, to hold them off. And they opened fire on a kid just because he had powers. I mean, he is a threat, but it's not intentional. Should that be a reason to put him down like that? I don't know, probably not. And then Clark stepping in front of it. Ooh, that rage, the hot, the burning, him ripping the kryptonite out and blowing it up and then getting in that guy's face, that soldier's face. Oh, and then getting in that soldier's face, man. Oh, if you had Superman in your face, like eyes ready, I'd probably shit myself. Well, we had some fun moments. We had some good moments, some up moments with the brothers when they, thanks to Jordan's abilities going out of whack, him getting super hearing all of a sudden, and these migraines from that hearing is what I'm assuming is happening here, is that, you know, it allowed an opportunity at least for Jonathan to get on the field because he got temporarily hindered, got their QB sacked, got Jonathan finally able to get a chance. So we had this moment, temporary moment for a time, while the brothers were on both kind of getting what they've been wanting. You know, acknowledgement. They're working together. They were on the same team. They're playing. They're winning against their former team, former friends, former enemies for some, and getting some of that. I don't know. Just they were just finally in sync where, I don't know, where we could feel happy for both of them. The coach finally giving Jonathan a chance, them coming out on top, them beating Metropolis. It was just all fine and dandy. They go out, they do normal kid stuff. Like everybody's been warning Jordan about control, about restraint. And he's, again, like I've said earlier, it's like he's using these things more like a means to an end to like feel value in this life that he's not felt value in up until this point. He's using them as like a toy validation, and not in a tool to kind of get back at the people that's been fucking with him before. It paid off okay. It didn't go too south, you know, when he stood up to the people at Smallville, at that school, when he finally got on the field and tackled, you know, the guys that were bullying him there. Now it just kind of escalated. Now that he's building up this confidence, this persona, this feeling, this high that he's been riding these past few days, weeks, whatever, however long it's been, to come back against the people that just would not let him live anything down throughout his days back in Metropolis, and then finally getting the chance to come up at him. And then even after, you know, what happened on the field, to get confronted by them out in the open like that, and then really call him out, he just couldn't have that control. Jonathan trying to get through to him. Jonathan always still trying to be the voice of reason for Clark when he's not there, while at the same time trying to juggle being his brother and not like his like guardian. In a way, that's all Jonathan's been for a long time, has been like this guardian, like his second parent in a way, instead of his brother. And when he's trying to be both, he was a little too lax where he needed to be. Like, he felt bad. It was like, all right, we'll let Jordan have some fun. And he, again, couldn't control his rage, couldn't control his emotions, and he let loose. Jonathan tried to stop him. And for a brief second, the sound of that impact, the way it was shot, it made me think that in that heightened emotional state, Jonathan activated his powers and blocked the fist. And it was going to be fine. Like, his finally kicked in. And because we've seen a lot of Jordan's kind of be triggered a lot with emotion or heightened states, especially when he was punching. Like, he punched that wood block that Clark was trying to train him with, and the first time he hurt his hand. Seems like they played it off like he was punching wrong, which if you punch wrong, you will fuck up your hand. I've definitely broken mine. And it's but when he came in and he actually made a dent in that thing was after he envisioned a previous bully and let that emotion carry it through. So yeah, in the end, he shattered Jonathan's hand. Now another thing has been taken from Jonathan in the pursuit of Jordan's life journey here. You know, lost his friends, lost his life, and it doesn't seem like he really lost out all that much with the friends he got, considering his old buddy there ended up just snatching up his old girlfriend and coming in, rubbing in his face, fucking with his brother. The kid honestly probably deserved getting his face smashed in, but whatever. We'll go with it. Now, Jonathan again is paying the price for taking care of Jordan. Who knows? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure he'll recover and he'll be able to play and do the things he used to, but that's still like a far off thing. That's still an uncertain thing right now for him. So it just sucks. And then we have, honestly, Kyle and Lana's whole storyline. While, like, again, like, Kyle is your, like, avatar for the downtrodden, like the people who are desperate, who are reaching out for help. You know, they're the people on the ground, the people that most of the working class, you know, and like Morgan Edge clearly is there and providing tangible help to the people around them. And that's that's all he sees. And that's all he really wants to see. He's basically, it's like, you know, even if he turned out to be bad, it's just like the devil, you know, right? The devil that's helping you, you know, he's just going to go along with that. And Lana, I don't know what's up with Morgan though. Like, he's definitely like trying to make Kyle, this guy who's been greasing him up this entire time, into like a little cuck. Cause like he's ogling his wife at their dinner the last time. He offers his wife a job for the things she's done at the bank. It's just like, Kyle, how much are you going to give Morgan here? You going to let him have your wife? Because that seems what he's trying to do. But I get it, man. I like that he was mature about that. He took her out, celebrated. He, you know, is like told her he was proud of her. He's like, yeah, he was disappointed. Anybody would be. It was a very natural response. You know, if you were working so hard for something and then it got given to somebody else, but somebody you cared about, a lot of times, sometimes jealousy would eat through to you. And yeah, it bugged him a little bit, but he still was like, I'm proud of you. He's like, it was nice. I like that. He's got dimensions. He's not just the stereotypical rural dick. And I like that. I mean, I grew up in places like Smallville. Like, the town I grew up in has less than 1,000 people in it. It's, there's a lot of people like that. And I like that, you know, there's a lot of great people. There's a lot of not great people. And I like that. A lot of times the media is like painted these small towns like typically what you normally would associate with, the not so great kind. And I like that while he's riding that edge, they don't let go of the good aspects of Kyle's intentions. And yeah, we'll see how that goes though. Especially now that Lana's keep working with Lois to go against Morgan. Now that all this stuff has come out with Sarah and all that, you know, the tag stuff, the mines, and she's like, okay, now something is up if it's coming from these mines. Of course, Lois not sharing all the truth. Lois now having her own suspicions about this. Was it Marcus? Is that the name that he's going with? Luther, his undercover name, you know, coming in there with all his gadgets, his knowledge on X-Kryptonite. And apparently, I mean, this is new knowledge to Clark that X-Kryptonite's even a thing. So we'll see how that whole thing evolves and where it all goes from there. So I'm wondering, is he going to use that stuff to power his suit, or is it X-Kryptonite he's going to use it to give himself powers? Are we going to have like a Luthor v Superman, like Kryptonian fight, like Zod versus Kal kind of thing, except Luthor, you know, he doesn't have his power suit anymore. He doesn't have his ship. He doesn't have most of his weapons. He's just kind of running dry on a lot of his equipment. So I think he's going to juice up, and we'll see like a fisticuffs brawl between him and Superman eventually. Again, I love all of the dad moments with Clark. I love seeing him be a father. I love seeing him having that genuine joy for any time his kids do something he's proud of. And I love when he comes in to be the stern disciplinarian. I like that he's got all of these layers in, and Tyler Hoechlin's just killing it with this. Every bit of what it is to be Superman, he's handling it, as well as these newer angles that they're exploring in him with this whole parental backdrop for him, his responsibilities, how he's juggling them all. That's the tension of Superman, and I love it. This show gets it, and I love it to death, man. I love everything that that's been done recently with Superman. You know, you guys, if you've been around the channel a while, you know I love the DCEU, even for its faults. I don't love all of it, but I do like what they've done. I love Henry Cavill. Don't get me wrong. It's a different Superman. It's not the traditional Superman, but it's been a long time since we've seen a traditional Superman. It's really refreshing because it's hard to make traditional Superman like interesting to modern audiences. That's why you see things kick off. Things like a little bit darker, a little more gritty, a little more down to earth, like, or not really down to earth, but like more visceral, like Man of Steel, which I love. It was my favorite DCEU film until the Snyder Cut came out. That's my favorite DCEU film now. It's a different take. It's a fun take, but I love seeing like the traditional comic book Superman brought to life like this, and like them sticking to those values while doing something new and interesting, and not letting it suffer at the fall of that. A lot of the quirkiness, a lot of the cheesiness stuff, they're leaning into and owning it and bringing it into a really nice, warm light. And I like that about it. I love this show, man. Loving it. I think even in their down episodes when it's not really focused on the main plots, I'm enjoying it, dude. I really am. So I don't know what else to say right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pass this off to you guys. So if there's something else you guys want to ask me, I stream every Saturday, so if we don't touch on it here in this recap here or in the comments, make sure you show up. Ask me then. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Huge shout out to our patron legends, Mandy Share, Antoine Rodriguez, Ryan Karen, and Jason Coleman. Thank you guys so much for your support. And everybody's been joining the Patreon over there. You can get access to the live full reaction watch alongs for these episodes, the other DC shows we're covering, the stuff over on Disney Plus as well. Invincible, all that jazz is over there. We got a Discord channel that I've opened up not too long ago. It's still kind of growing, so I hope you come and hang out and we can talk about this and anything else. But yeah, follow me on my socials, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Superman and Lois. Take care, everybody.